Introduction to Scikit-Learn. So in the Scikit-Learn, what is meant by an Scikit-Learn? A Python library for machine learning with easy to use tools. Supports classification, regression and clustering and more. Built on scientific Python libraries like NumPy and SciPy. These are the 5 steps or topics which we used in the Scikit-Learn. Okay. The first of all, setup and installation and data loading and exploration and data splitting and model training and preparation and finally model evaluation. So let's get started. Installation and setup. First of all, we want to install using the pip install scikit-learn in the command prompt or in the Jupyter notebook. Next, loading data. So we use the load iris for this dataset. So this is a iris flower dataset. It contains 4. We use the load iris for this linear regression implementation task. So the load iris provides a dataset for the linear regression. Okay. This dataset help practice the classification task. And then next we want to split this data into a training and testing. For this purposes, we use a train test split in this cases for the scikit-learn library. Important for training model on one set and testing on another to avoid bias. Training a model. Next, we want to train a decision tree classifier. We want to fit this model for training. The fit is nothing but it is a function in scikit-learn. Next, we will see the prediction and evaluation. For predicting, we use a predict function to predict the unseen data or testing the data. For the accuracy and evaluation, accuracy score for measure how many predictions were correct. So let's get started. Linear regression with scikit-learn. Okay, now we want to open the Jupyter notebook. Okay, this will open the home page of a Jupyter notebook, and next we want to select the file option. In this file option, we want to select a new option and goes to notebook. This will create the interface for executing this task. For let's test it, I am using the print hello world. Okay, it just print the hello world. Okay, now we want to install this scikit-learn. For this, we want to use the @ symbol and pip install scikit-learn and press the enter. Okay, I already installed this library. Okay, so for this import here scikit-learn, first of all you want to import sklearn as sk. Okay, this will import the sklearn library. Okay, for first of all we want to loading the data. Next we will see how to load the data from sklearn from sklearn dot datasets import load iris. So the load iris and dataset, and the next line we want to create a data equals load iris. This will create a object for the dataset, and we want to split into a x and y. Okay, so for this I declare a x and data dot data. For the y, printing a target data dot. So now I am going to test the shape of a datasets. Is it correctly working or not? X dot shape, okay, and y dot shape. Okay, so here the x has a 4 features and y has a 1 features. So it is a multiple regression. This is a splitting of data. So we want to split into training and testing set. For this purposes, we want to import from Scikit-Learn dot train test split. For the train test split example, we want to import from Scikit-Learn dot model selection. Scikit-Learn dot model selection import train test split and press enter. Okay, this will import the train test split. For the x and y, we want to separate it. We use the x train comma x test y train y test equals train test split and pass the x and y values, and I am going to make a test size of 0.2 and the random state I use 42. Okay, and now press the enter. Okay, this is about all. This is all about splitting the model, and we want to train the model. For training the model, I use the decision tree classifier for this purposes. So here I am going to import the from sklearn dot tree import decision tree classifier, and I am going to initialize a model decision tree. Here the model is created. We want to train. We want to use the fit function model dot fit and pass the x train comma y train and hit the enter. This will create a decision tree classifier model. This will be trained. Now we want to predict some model, predict a value. Now we are going to predict a data from the model dot predict. Here I am passing the x test and it will get the output.